Okay, I think we're set here. Hello everyone, this is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You can go to my webpage, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net, to find out more about me. You can see our products, you can place an order, you could sign up to do a workshop, or even join my team. There's perks to with those two things, having a workshop or being part of my team. And if you're interested, want more information, you can reach out to me or go to my webpage and take a look there. Okay, I do appreciate you joining me today. This week I've been using mainly these 3 sets from our mini catalog. This is actually a celebration. These 2 are from the mini catalog, the soft seedlings and the painted pheasant. And the stylish sketches are from our celebration, which ends in just a couple weeks, because the 31st of the month is the last day you can take advantage of that. And for every $50 you spend, you get to choose a free item. This is one of the items that you could choose if you so desire. Okay. I'm going to put those to the side. I'll just briefly show you what I did do this week, and if you missed those videos, you can go back. My Tuesday one is here on this Facebook Live. Both my Tuesday one and I have a Wednesday one I do there on that's a YouTube exclusive. Both of those can be seen on my YouTube, which is just my name, Sonia Ranger. So if you missed them, you could go back and see those. So this was from Tuesday. This one, and whoops, this one, and this one. Okay, and then my Wednesday, I did this, and then this, whoops, it's upside down, and this one. Okay, so for the fun fold today, it is something that I've done before, but it's been a while, and I was just, sometimes I just think, what do I want to do today? And so I just kind of was looking through YouTube, and this was one that I haven't done in a while. I was like, oh, that might be nice. And actually, I almost feel like it's, that I can move it over. Let me see. I just realized it's that direction, just a little more than I want it. Sometimes I can lift it up and sometimes I can't. So let me see. Can I get this up without making a big mess? I think I can. And just move it over just a smidge more this way. I think I like that a little better. Yeah, I like that one a little better. Okay, anyway, so this is, if I looked at it closer before I came on, I've done it before, but there we go. If I need to add more, I will later. Okay, so this one, it's like a double fold. I don't even know the official name for this, but anyway, that goes that way, this goes that way. As you see, I haven't added my interior sentiment, which I'll wait to do until I know who I'm giving it to. But of thinking of you, it could be anything. It could be thank you, it could be birthday, it could be just a note that you want to send to somebody just because you are thinking about them. Could be even a sympathy or get well card, right? There's so many things that could be. So I'm going to show you today how to create a card like this. All right. Oh, and I meant to write down the measurements for you, which I moved stuff here. Let me write it. I'm going to rewrite them bigger so it's easier for you to see. So you're going to need cardstock 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, and this one's scored at 5 1/2. Then you're going to need one 3 by 8 scored at 4. These are all inches. Then you're going to need DSP. That's 4 by 2 1/2, and you need cut 2 of those. And then you're going to need one that's 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And then, okay, so, and then you're going, and your DSP, some of these you're going to want to maybe mix and match, and possibly if you didn't want DSP and you wanted a different cardstock color, you also could do that. Then you're going to need a 3 3/4 by 2 3/4, and then basic white, or that's what I'm using, but or maybe a very vanilla or another light colored, whatever goes with your coordinates with the paper that you have. And that's 3 3/4 by 2 3/4 inches. I think that's all the measurements. Basic white. Yep. Okay. And you might want, as I said, to have one or two different DSPs. Okay, you may want that, or you could, as I said, substitute it with cardstock. So if I leave this, I'm hoping, let me just see, I'm gonna look over. Actually, let me put this, I'm trying to see where it shows up best on the, where it seems to show up best on the, is that it? Is that going to work? This one corner wants to come up, so I think I'm just going to set that on there. I think that'll show up, and it still gives me a, whoops, this over here, like, is that going to work? Here, let me do this. My little magnet here. Okay. And I think that'll be there so that you can, hopefully you can see that it's a little, not sure the way the light shines on it, but we'll try that. All right. Okay. So once again, I'm going to show you, this one I'm using Mossy Meadow. All right, so this one is 4 1/4 by 8 1/4, and this is 3 by 8. And the easiest way I found to cut this paper, because our paper is, let me just grab a full sheet here. Our paper is 8 1/2 by 11, so I turned it this way and I cut 4 1/4, and then I did that 3 inches, and then maybe I'll just show you here like this, because I could make another one of these. Okay, so I do it this way. I do 4 1/4. Whoop. And then I do the 3. Now, the 3-inch one only needs to be 8 inches long. This is 8 1/2. So I'm just cutting a 1/2 inch off the end. If you want to open the arm and measure it to 8 and cut it that way, you can. Okay, then I move this over and I score it 4 inches. Okay, this is 8 1/2, but we only need 8 1/4, so I'm going to cut a 1/4 inch off. Okay, and then I'm going to score it at 5 1/2. And this is actually kind of the base of our, because it'll go like that, and this will go like this. Okay, so this, because you scored it at 5 1/2, it's 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. That's our A2 base. All right, so it's really, that's the easiest way to do it, I think. Okay, to cut it. All right, so I'm going to do the inside first. So where you scored it, you're going to fold it on the score line, and here's my, and then I always say burnish it just so that it's hopefully will sit fairly nice. This one, it's halfway, so you burnish it there. Okay, now for the outside, these are the first 2 DSP that you cut. which is 4 inches this way by 2.5. And they're going to go on this front flap on both sides of that. So I'm going to bring this over. And today I'm just going to use, because for me, this just goes quick and easy. You can use liquid glue, you know, you can use whatever. Some people prefer maybe like the tear and tape. Okay, and then you're just going to, it's whatever is your favorite. That's what you use, okay? So then that goes on the front. Should I sort out the right one here? I was trying to figure out what went the best with the colors I chose for today, and I was like making myself a little crazy before I came on. So okay, so that goes there and that goes there. Then I chose this DSP to be on the inside, and I'm going to put this right here. I think that's what I wanted. I just want to make sure. There's my, yes, I think that's, yeah, because I'm going to put this on the front. I just want to double check myself and make sure. Yeah, I wanted it like that. Yes. Okay. So these pumpkins, and the paper I'm using today, the DSP, is our Rustic Autumn from our mini catalog. Okay. I'm going to put the pumpkins here. All right. Then this now, this is going to fold backwards because you want this to go in and that to go like that, okay? So it gets a little confusing maybe. And you can, and actually, I'm going to, well, and then this fits on the inside so that you can stamp your sentiment. If you want to stamp some images there, that's where you would do that. And this closes like this, and then I have another piece of DSP, and I'm going to use this. This is the back of this. I didn't want to, I thought about having the big grid there, but I decided, no, I think I want it here. And then, what did I do with, I had the white, because I move things now. All right, 1 second. Did I move it over here? I had the white for that, and now it's my little, all right, wait a minute. Okay, I've got some here. Oh, these might be a little thinner than I wanted. I had it too. Trying to be so organized anyway. Depending on how deep your sentiment is anyway. And then you'd put your sentiment on here if you want to stamp some images, or maybe you want to cut out from, either of you have dies that you can cut things out with, or in this case I fussy cut these from the paper, okay? So what and when I saw it done, they like stamped it, and then they put this on, and then they put this on, but I think I'm going to put this down first just because it's not going to go anywhere. Actually, it's where I want that to be. Oh, goodness. What happened there? It pulled up some of the paper. I must have pushed too hard. Let me try this again. There, that's better. Okay, now remember, I want it to open backwards, what feels backwards to us, okay? And then you put it about in the middle before I press that down. Yeah, just about like that. Okay. And I'm going to think about what I'm going to do with that. This is going to go on the front. Now I don't put a sentiment on the inside until I get ready to send it, because I don't know for sure what I want until I am sending it. But I think this is pumpkin, so which of these do I want? I think I'm going to do this, a little bit of that on the inside, stamp that. So, and this I'm going to stamp in Mossy Meadow. Where's some, and just on here, just make sure I got that. Okay, I think it's time to re-ink my Mossy Meadow. It seems a little light. Okay, and then I think I'm going to put down from this. Okay, well I did do it a little. I'm going to do it again because I pressed a little too hard. Try it one more time. There, that's better. And I'm just going to, because this is a smaller, I'm just going to do it on the one corner up there. And right now I'm just going to do one just to hold it in place for now. And then later I'll add the sentiment later. I do like that there. And then for the front on this one, the other one I said, this one I said thinking of you, which I took from here. Actually, I think I might do maybe I'll do a pleasant little note. So let me just see, a pleasant little note. I was focused on how I wanted to, what colors and patterns I wanted to put together, so I didn't think about what I really wanted to say. Now let me think, is that going to look good? I need a bigger piece here, and I'll cut this in a minute. And I don't know if I want it in the green. Oh yeah, yeah, that'll go well. Except I might have, I know this is what I'm going to do. All right, pleasant little note. Now, I forgot how big I said this was. This is 3 3/4. So the biggest I'm going to want that is 3 inches, and that was 3 by 2 is going to be the biggest I want this. So I'm going to start out cutting it. Let me do this way first. 2 inches. Whoop, wrong. 2 inches by 3, and I may make it a little smaller, but let me just start with this. Yes, I think I might, because that's way down there. So I just want, though, I do want some more of this on the outside like I did on the other one. So let me just see here. Actually, where's my, I'm gonna do it over this. So there's, there, like that. Oh, I probably should have had that down. All right, I'm going to try it again, because if this takes up that much room, I want the words down just a little further. So let me see. There's that. And there, like that. And if you want, you could take some time and color in the leaves on there. I'm not going to do that. See, and I like, that was up a little higher than I wanted. This I like better. It's a little more balanced, but I could have even put it down a little closer to the bottom. But, so that's going to be like that. So there I go. There you go. Now, I'm going to add some bling. What I did on the other, I'm going to show you on this one, except where did I put the, oh my gosh, it was just here too. It probably is still just here, the ribbon. I'm going to close this up so I don't stick my finger in that. And did I put it over here? Oh, here it is. I see it. I moved it. So this is how I did it on the one I showed you at the beginning. I just brought this around here, and I kept it close to, not right into the, but I kept it close just because when this closes, you know, you don't want it like to keep that from opening. And so, and I made it just a little, and I just did a knot. So I just made it a little longer than I probably, so that I could just, not a lot longer, but a little longer than I probably need it. And that is about, let me just measure it for you so I can tell you, because I didn't even, okay, it's 6. So actually this is about 13 inches that I did here. Probably could have been even a little less, but now, and then I always look at this because the one side seems just a little bit shinier, like the sequins or the glittery part is more on one side than the other. So I just want that side up. And so then I just did this, and I have these tweezers, which I like to hold that. So I crossed it over and that'll hold that. It just makes it a little bit easier, maybe. This doesn't get, if I can do this without it being in my way, to make my knot. And then I just pull the knot, remove this. So I don't have to worry about trying to hold it and do the knot, or have somebody put their finger there like we do sometimes when we're doing a knot other places. I wanted to move this a little. You have it fairly tight so it's not going to move easily, which the good thing about that is it'll stay where I put it. If you feel like your ribbons are not staying where you want them, and what you can do there is you can even use like a glue dot to help hold them where you want them. Okay. This one I don't feel like I necessarily need that, but we'll see, because maybe I will want it once I finish trimming this here. Come on. And say if I wanted the knot, if I wanted these to stay in a certain place, I might put a little glue dot here just to hold them. Okay, because then that can open. Obviously it's over a little bit, so it wants to. Let me see if I can move this back this way a smidge. Oop. Maybe. I got it tight enough it doesn't want to move, which in some ways is good, but I do want it just a little closer to that. All right. So anyway, so there's that. Like that. And I want to put some of the rhinestones on it because that's got silver in it, and these rhinestones look silvery. And I left my take your pick tool somewhere in the other room. I had a class, so it must be out there, and I thought I had it in here, but I don't. So I used my older pokey tool, as I like to call it. I think I'm going to put that there. That there. I got 3 different sizes, and maybe, oh, there it is on my finger. One of each size. Where do I want this? Actually, I think I need to move this a little bit. It's there. Nope, I don't like how that is. Maybe put that there. Yeah, more like that, like a little triangle. There, I think I like that. Okay, so there you go, pleasant little note, and then you can put something in there whether you want to write. If you did want to write a bigger note than what this is going to give you, you can always add another piece of white on the back, okay, because then you'd have all that space to write if you want to write more than what this little note is giving you. All right, so I have a second one here. Let me just see. I'm probably not going to, I'll take quite as long to do this one because I would just want to show you the steps again. Not that it's, okay. Whew. So here's that one. Now, so this one I did the same thing in the crushed curry. Here's my pieces here, the same as I had before. This one I was debating what did I want to do, and so I wanted to have this on the front, so here it is. So here we go. One. I could have also, if I wanted, like this is crushed curry, and I think that's close to Daffodil Delight. So I possibly could have even done, do I have some Daffodil Delight? I could have had this be Daffodil Delight if I wanted. See, it does look just a little different. Then the lighter comes out more, but I wanted that darker to really come out. And then on this one I decided just to turn it over and use the one that's on the back side of this DSP, because I do like that paper. So this one's gonna go here. All right, and then again I want to make sure this is opening the way I want it to open. And if you want to stamp and put the white in before you put this down, obviously you can do that. I'm doing it this way, but you could do it that way. And that, okay. And then this one, I thought I would put these on. Let me just, and I think I'm going to put it, because I don't, okay, I'm going to put that way. And just gives us something, it's just a little different look. Okay, like that. And then on this one, let me see. Maybe I'll make this more of a Thanksgiving one. Let me see if I want to say, grateful, so happy Thanksgiving. Let me just, this one I might, I know I had it right here. Is this it? Nope, that's the wrong. I must have dropped it. Good grief, Charlie Brown. What are you doing, girl? Here's this, so this will help me with this part. Is that white? That's off white. It's my very vanilla. All right. I specifically, wait, what's this over here? I did specifically cut pieces of white for this today before when I was getting ready, and now of course I must have dropped it somewhere. All right, where's my, I'll do this one to start with. I think I'm going to say so grateful on this one. Is it grateful? I think I'm going to do this so grateful. I kind of like that. I like the font. Is it big enough for that to fit on there? Kind of. It's a little tight. This one's better. All right. And on this one, this I'm going to do in black. Wait, let me just see. Maybe the crushed curry. Sometimes the yellows are not dark enough to show well, but this is, the crushed curry is a little darker. So let me try that and see how I like that. And actually, I was thinking I might, oh, see, that's a little, all right, I mean, fall. Let me try one more, see if I can get it just a little darker. Do it over here, and if I don't like it, yeah, that's better. Although again, I don't think I want that though. What I could do to kind of help that, except this is not as wide, is it? And let's see, I have my crushed curry. Do I have a wider? Right here. Oh, that's not the right. Although look, this one has lines on it. That might be interesting. You do this with like a stylus. And actually, you could even, where's my, something a little that I hadn't necessarily thought about, but a way to make things, just give it a little more interest. You could take a stylus tool, which comes if you have with your if It does come with, like this has two ends, one that's bigger and one that's smaller. The take your pick tool. If you have the, just make sure, if you have your, if you get a, what's it called, the scoring tool, the scoring board, one comes with that. And this, I just want to, because the line here is not quite, I did it backwards, didn't I? It should have been on this side. Anyway, you can make lines like this, and then it just adds a little more dimension, and then you can, like, you can do what I did and just add a little extra color there. And I'm going to put this just to give us a little, let me just see how this will be on here. See how big I can make that. Maybe even just like do that. Where's the scissors? I'm going to want this to be, and actually, I think I'm going to, let me see how this will look. Do it on the scrap paper, this little, I think I'm going to just do this. Oh, actually I want that a little bit. There's that. Where's this So Grateful? Try that one more time. So Grateful. And do this and this. And put this. I hope I got that a little. Never can cut straight. It's one of the things I don't like. I can't cut straight. And I'm just going to put this, and let me see if that will fit on how that will be on here. Oh, that's a little too big. Too long. I maybe can't have the, I just wanted something a little different. So maybe I'll have to, let me cut this off, I guess. And I know what I can do if I want that on here, but first let me make sure this is going to go the way I want it. Kind of like this. And let me see, let me try this. Stamped it off once. And so it's just a little bit on there. That's what I'm going to do. So this last minute little change, little added, whatever. Put that there. And this I'm going to pop up with my dimensionals. Maybe. There's my, there. Put this here. I'm going to use, I know they're here somewhere, my, wanted the champagne. Turn this way. Here they are. I knew I had them yesterday. I'm going to use the champagne jewels with this because they look pink, a little bit pinkish, a little bit yellow, depending on what you have them with. And where did I put the? Now my desk is a mess here. There's one. Oh, it's not sticking. It wants to stick to me and not to the card. Actually, here, wait. I put that there. All right. And this, I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this over there. There. And there. That's how I'm going to do that. And I'm not sure. I may want to add something over here. And this, as I said, I dropped the white piece I had cut for that. But anyway, so I don't want to take up a lot more time, but I get frustrated with myself when I do this. I was trying to be so organized, and then we come on and I get started and some of my stuff is missing. Oh well, I'll find it. I can always cut another piece if I don't, but I don't want to take the time to do that right now. So I'm going to try and clear my desk off here a little so that I can show you these a little bit better. So, okay. Sandra, here's it. No. All right, here we go. All right. So I will write these out. I'll have a picture of this, still of that. I do need something else with this. I'm just not sure what else to do. Whatever I decide, I'll do that before I take still pictures so you can see what I did end up doing there. If I find a ribbon I like, or maybe I'll cut one of these off, or one of the things. Anyway, oh, here it is. I knew I had one more. I go, what did I do with it? All right. Okay. All right, there we go. So there's all 3 of those cards, and I hope that's something that you'll try. And just because it's really not difficult. Hopefully, I didn't make it look difficult with all of my craziness here, but it looks like it takes a lot of work. And for me, the longest thing was planning what papers I wanted to use. That took longer than actually cutting it out and putting it together. So, okay. Hope you might give that a try. All right. Oh, hi Meg. I just looked over. I looked earlier and I missed that didn't see you yet, and I missed that you were there. But thanks so much for watching. Okay. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and that you might join me again next week. And I'll be back on Tuesday morning around 10:45 for more stamping things next week. Okay, so until we meet again, happy stamping, everyone. Bye-bye.